Some examples we have to solve here. These examples are based on the properties of the similarity of the triangles, and the first example is that prove that the area of equilateral triangle described on the side of square is half the area of equilateral triangle described on its diagonal. Means here A, B, C, D is a square and AC is the diagonal. On the diagonal area, that is the triangle ACF is drawn from the diagonal AC. The triangle ACF is drawn, while from the side of the square there is one triangle, that is BEC is drawn. So these are two triangles we have to compare, and now we have to show that the area of triangle BEC is half of the triangle ACF. Means the triangle drawn on the area of the triangle drawn on the side of the square is half of the area of the triangle drawn on the diagonal. So we have to prove here. Now here we have to write first given means the information of the figure. Here ABCD, quadrilateral ABCD is the square, then triangle BCE and triangle ACF are equilateral triangles described on sides BC and diagonal AC respectively. Here we have to prove that area of triangle BCE is half of the area of triangle ACF, and to prove we have to write the proof. So here triangle BCE and triangle ACE are, we know that both are equilateral triangle. It is given in the figure that in the question that both the triangles are equilateral triangle, and we know that each equilateral triangle have angle of measure 60 degree. Means each angle of equilateral triangle is 60 degree. So both the triangles are equiangular, and if we means corresponding angles are equal, that is each angle is 60 degree, and therefore both the triangles are equiangular, that is each angle is 60 degree, and therefore by a criteria of the similarity both the triangles are similar. Means here triangle BCE similar triangle ACF by a criteria. And now we have learned one property of two similar triangles, that is the ratio of areas of two similar triangles is equal to ratio of square of their corresponding sides. Means area triangle BCE divided by area triangle ACF is equal to BC upon AC, means BC square upon AC square. BC square upon AC square. Here ABCD, our square is drawn here, ABCD, and its diagonal is AC. We know that ABCD is a square, means all the sides are equal. Let AB, each side of the square is a, that is AB equal to a, BC is equal to a, DC is equal to a, and DA equal to a. And due to the diagonal, also we know that the each angle of the square is 90 degree. Each angle of the square is 90 degree, and therefore angle B is 90. And due to the diagonal AC, we get ABC as a right angle triangle. ABC as a right angle triangle. And to find the length of the AC or value of the AC, we have to apply the Pythagoras theorem here. Means AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. But we know that AB is A, so A square, and BC is also A, so A square. So A square plus A square is equal to 2A square. So AC square is equal to 2A square. And therefore AC is equal to AC square is equal to 2 into side square, or we can write here AC is equal to root 2 into side. Root 2 into side, and therefore AC is equal to root 2 into side is BC. So root 2 BC. So AC is equal to root 2 BC. And if we substitute the value of BC square here, we get AC square. We get BC square upon root 2 BC bracket square. And now BC square as it is, root 2 square is 2, BC square, BC square is equal to BC square will get cancelled, and we will get here 1 upon 2. And therefore area triangle BCE upon area triangle ACL is equal to 1 upon 2. And now if we transform area triangle ACL, it will multiply here, and then we will get area triangle BCE is equal to half of the area triangle ACL. In this way, we have proved that the triangle area of the triangle on this side is half of the area triangle on the diagonal of the square. So this was the first question, and now we will see the second question here. Here ABCD is a trapezium, and we know that the one pair of opposite side is only parallel, while the other pair is not parallel. Here AB and DC both are the parallel sides of the trapezium ABCD. And now we will see the question that in the figure ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel is DC. Here AB parallel DC and AB equal to 2 DC given here. AB equal to 2 DC given, and now determine the ratio of the area of triangle AOB and triangle COD. So we have to find the ratio of these two triangles, that is triangle AOB divided by triangle area triangle COD. And let us see how to solve this question here. Here solution: in a triangle AOB and a triangle COD, it is given that angle AOB and triangle COD both are equal because both the angles are vertically opposite angles. So our result is vertically opposite angle. Angle AOB equal to angle COD. Angle AOB equal to angle COD. Both are the vertically opposite angle. Now we will see that angle OAB means angle OAB, this angle, equal to angle OCD. Angle OCD means these two angles, this and these two angles. We know that the opposite sides means AB and DC, these are the parallel sides, and AC is the transversal, and due to the transversal of the two alternate angles, pair of alternate angles and which are equal to each other, and therefore angle OAD and angle OCD, both the angles are equal. Result is alternate angle, and therefore by AA criteria means if the two angles of one triangle are equal to the corresponding two angles of the another triangle, then both the triangles are similar according to AA criteria, and therefore triangle AOB similar triangle COD by AA criteria. And we know that if the two triangles are similar, then the ratio of the areas of the two triangles is equal to the ratio of the square of the corresponding sides, and therefore triangle AOB, area triangle AOB upon area triangle COD is equal to AB upon CD. AB square upon BC square or CD square, but AB is equal to 2DC given, that is in the question it is given that AB equal to 2DC, and now we will substitute the value of AB, that is area triangle AOB upon area triangle COD is equal to, instead of AB we will write here 2DC bracket square divided by BC square as it is. Here 2 square is 4, BC square as it is divided by BC square. Here BC square will get cancelled, and therefore area triangle AOD upon area triangle COD equal to 4 upon A, or area triangle AOD acts to area triangle COD equal to 4:1, means the ratio is given here, and in this way we have solved the question. But there is one more question which is based on the same question. We will see now. Means in the trapezium ABCD, we will consider the same trapezium, that is ABCD. AB parallel BC. Here AB parallel BC, and AB equal to CD. AB equal to 2CD, means same condition is given here. And if the area of triangle AOB equal to 84 centimeter square, find the area of triangle COD. Means same question is given, only the information is given that area triangle AOD is equal to 84 centimeter square. So we have to find the area of triangle COD. Now from the above equation, that is area triangle AOB upon area triangle COD, that is equal to 4 upon 1. We will write this thing, that is area triangle AOB upon area triangle COD equal to 4 upon 1. And now substituting the value of area triangle AOB, that is 84 divided by area triangle COD is equal to 4 upon 1. Now this COD we will transform, after transformation we will get it at numerator, and 4 will go to the denominator. Means area triangle COD is equal to 84 upon 4, and 84 upon 4 means 21 centimeter square. So area of triangle COD equal to 21 centimeter square. So in this way we have seen 3 examples, and now there is one more example we have to solve. Here ABC in a triangle ABC, the midpoint of BC is D, midpoint of AC is E, and midpoint of AB is F. If we join the midpoints of the 3 sides, then we will get another triangle, that is triangle DEF. But the question is that the DEF are the midpoints of sides BC, AC and AB. Just now I have explained that D, E and F are the midpoints of side BC, AC and AB respectively. Then determine the ratio of area of triangle DEF. Here DEF and triangle ABC. Triangle ABC means we have to take the ratio of triangle ABC of our original triangle divided by area of triangle DEF. So here we will see the answer here. Now D and E are midpoints of BC and AC of triangle ABC. And now we have learned one property, that the line segment joining the midpoint and parallel to the second side is or bisect the third side. I will explain it again. The line segment passing through the midpoint of one side and parallel to the second side is bisect the third side. So we have to apply the property here. Means here D and E or the line segment passing the midpoints of the two sides is parallel to the third side. So D and E are the midpoints of BC and AC of triangle ABC, and therefore DE is parallel to AB, because D and E are midpoints and the line segment passing through the midpoints of two sides is parallel to the third side. So DE parallel DA implies DE is parallel to FA. D is parallel to AB means D is parallel to FA. Similarly, D and F are here D and F are the midpoints of side BC and AB. Again we have applied the same property, that is the line segment passing through the midpoints of the two sides is parallel to the third side, and therefore DF is parallel to AC or CA implies DF is parallel to AE, means DF is parallel to AE. DF is parallel to AE. And now from equation 1 and 2 it is given that DE is parallel to FA, means DE is parallel to FA and DF is parallel to AE and DF is parallel to AE, and therefore we know that the quadrilateral having opposite sides parallel is a parallelogram, and therefore we will get AFDE a parallelogram, and therefore AFDE is a parallelogram. Similarly, we can prove that quadrilateral BDEF is also a parallelogram. It is also a parallelogram. Now, in a triangle DEF and a triangle ABC, it is angle FDE equal to angle A, because these two angles are the opposite angles of a parallelogram FDEA, and we know that the property that opposite angles of parallelogram are equal, but angle EA is the angle of BAC, that is BAC or ABC, triangle of ABC. D is angle of FD and A is the angle of triangle ABC, and both the angles are equal. Here, angle FBA equal to angle A, that is opposite sides of parallelogram. But though B and A are opposite sides of the opposite angles of parallelogram, but angle A is angle of triangle BAC here. So FBE equal to angle A and angle DEF. Now we will see here angle DEF. DEF and FBD. So these two angles are the opposite angles of the parallelogram. But B is the angle of triangle ABC. So we have given here DEF equal to angle B, because we are going to compare here triangle DEF and triangle ABC, and then we will get that by means if two angles of one triangle are equal to the corresponding two angles of the another triangle, then both the triangles are similar according to AA criteria, and therefore triangle DEF similar triangle ABC by AA criteria. And now we know that if the two triangles are similar, then the ratio of areas of the two triangles is equal to the ratio of the square of the corresponding sides, and therefore triangle DEF upon triangle ABC is equal to D square upon AB square, D square upon AB square. Here we know that D, we have to find the value of D. Now we will see in the figure that D and E are the midpoints of the two sides of triangle ABC, and we know that the line segment joining the two sides or midpoints of the two sides is parallel to the third side, as well as the length of the line segment is half of the third side, means BE is half of AB, DE equal to 1/2 AB, and therefore by replacing D we will write here 1/2 AB bracket square. So AB square as it is, but we know that 1/2 means 1/4, AB square upon AB square. Here AB square will get cancelled, and therefore area triangle DEF upon area triangle ABC equal to 1/4, and that is our answer. So we have solved all these 4 questions here. Fifth example is that B and E are the points on side AB and AC respectively of triangle ABC, such that BE parallel BC and divides triangle ABC into two parts equal in area. Find DD upon AB. This is the answer to the example. Here it is given that in a triangle ABC, D and E are the points on AB and AC respectively, such that D divides the triangle into two parts of equal area. That is, two parts, that is, one part is triangle ADE and the another part is trapezium BCED. So these are the two parts, and the area of triangle ADE equal to area of triangle BCED, means these two areas are equal. And we have to find the ratio DD upon AD. Now we will see the solution. Here given that area of triangle ADE equal to area trapezium BCED. It is given in the example. Now, and area triangle ADE on the both sides of this equality, we get area triangle ADE plus area triangle ADE is equal to area trapezium BCED plus area triangle ADE. Here both sides are added by area triangle ADE. Here ADE plus ADE, it will be 2 area triangle ADE, and that is equal to, now if we observe the figure, then we will see that area of the trapezium plus area triangle ADE, we will get our original triangle, that is ABC. So 2 area triangle ADE equal to area triangle ABC, and now area triangle ADE, here it is 1 multiplying 1, and if we take it, then we will get the denominator, that is area triangle ABC. So area triangle ADE upon area triangle ABC is equal to 1 upon 2 or 1 half. That is equation number 1. Now, in a triangle ADE and a triangle ABC, we have to consider the two triangles, that is area triangle ADE and triangle ABC. So we have to consider these two triangles in which angle A is the common angle of both the triangles, that is BAE of triangle ADE. Similarly, BAC of triangle ABC. So A is the common angle, so angle BAE equal to angle BAC, that is common angle. Now, it is given that DE parallel BC. DE is parallel to BC, and if both the lines are parallel and AB is the transversal of these two parallel lines, then angle ADE and angle ABC, angle ADE and angle ABC, these are the corresponding angles, and the corresponding angles are always equal if the two lines are parallel. Means the corresponding angles formed due to the transversal of the two parallel lines is always or are always equal in measure, and therefore angle ADE equal to angle ABC, angle ADE equal to angle ABC, and therefore we know that if the two angles of one triangle are equal to the corresponding two angles of the another triangle, then both the triangles are similar according to AA, that is angle criteria of the similarity, and therefore triangle ADE is similar triangle ABC by AA criteria. Here triangle, we know that if the two triangles are similar, then the ratio of the areas of the two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the square of the corresponding sides, and therefore area triangle ADE upon area triangle ABC is equal to AD square upon AD square, AD square upon AD square. But AD square upon AD square, that is equal to 1/2, because we from equation 1 we know that area triangle ADE upon area triangle ABC, area triangle ADE upon area triangle ABC, its value is 1/2, and therefore AD square upon AD square is also 1/2. Now taking square root of both sides, we get AD upon AD is equal to square root of 1 is 1 and square root of 2 is root 2. So we will get AD upon AB is equal to 1 upon root 2, or AB is equal to root 2 into AD. Root 2 into AD. Now AB is equal to root 2 into AD. We know that here if we consider that A between S, D between S, B, then AD plus DB or DD is equal to AB, AD plus DB or DD is equal to AB, and therefore we have to find the value of AD. AD is equal to AB minus BD. AD is equal to AD is equal to AB minus BD. And now here we will substitute the value of AD, that is AB minus BD. We will get AD is equal to root 2 AB minus root 2 BD. Here we have to apply the distributive law, so that we will multiply the terms in the bracket by root 2. So root 2 into AB minus root 2 into BD, that is AB is equal to root 2 AB minus root 2 BD, and therefore we will get root 2 BD is equal to root 2 AB minus AB means 1 AB. Now taking AB as a common, we will get root 2 BD is equal to root 2 minus 1 bracket complete into AB, and therefore here root 2 BD is equal to root 2 minus 1 AB, and now BD, AB is multiplying, so it will divide, so BD upon AB is equal to root 2 minus 1, root 2 is multiplying, so it will divide, so root 2 minus 1 upon root 2. Here root 2 is an irrational number and we have to rationalize the denominator, so we must multiply root 2 means denominator by another root 2. So multiplying numerator and denominator by root 2, we will get root 2 minus 1 into root 2 divided by root 2 into root 2. Here root 2 into root 2 is root 2 minus 1 into root 2, it will be root 2 and divided by root 2 into root 2, 2. So we will get BD upon AB is equal to 2 minus root 2 upon 2. In this way we have find the value of the ratio BD upon AB. Now we have to consider the next example here. Here two isosceles triangles have equal vertical angles. Vertical angles means uppermost, that is angle A and angle B. So these are the vertical angles. So it is given that these two triangles are isosceles. Isosceles means two sides are equal. AB and AC are equal. Similarly, DE and DF are also equal. In this way, we get here two isosceles triangles having equal vertical angles and their areas are, means area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle DEF are in the ratio 16:25. And now find the ratio of their corresponding heights. Find the ratio of their corresponding heights. We know that if the two triangles are similar, then the ratio of areas of two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the square of their corresponding heights. So we have to apply this property in this example, and now we will solve it by step. So in a triangle ABC and triangle DEF, it is given that AB equal to AC. AB and AC are equal. Similarly, DE equal to DF. DE and DF are equal because both the triangles are isosceles. And similarly, vertically angles are also equal. Means angle A equal to angle D. Angle A equal to angle D. Also, it is given that the ratio of areas of the two triangles is 16 upon 25, and therefore area triangle ABC divided by area triangle DEF is equal to 16 upon 25. Here we have to draw some or make some constructions. That is, draw AL perpendicular to BC. Similarly, draw DM perpendicular to EF. So both the perpendicular are drawn here, or we can say that AL is an altitude of triangle ABC, or DN is also the altitude of triangle DEF. Now we know that AB and AC are equal in length, and therefore ratio of both the sides will be 1. Means AB upon AC is equal to 1. Similarly, we will get here DE upon DF is equal to 1. Since RHS of both the ratios are equal, LHS must be equal. So AB upon AC is equal to DE upon DF. So AB upon AC is equal to DE upon DF. Now by alternative means we have to transform the denominator of the first ratio to the numerator of the second, and numerator of the second to the denominator of the first. Means we have to interchange AC and D. Then the procedure of the that is called as alternative. So AB upon DE equal to AC upon DF. So in a triangle ABC and DEF, we know that AB upon DE equal to AC upon DF, and angle A equal to angle D. Here we have to see that AB and AC is AB and AC, and the angle included by AB and AC is angle A. Angle A. Similarly, DE and DF means DE and DF, and angle included by them is angle D. So angle A equal to angle D. It is given, and therefore by SAS criteria means if the two sides of one triangle are proportional to the corresponding two sides of the another triangle, and the angle included by them are equal, then both the triangles are similar according to SAS similarity criteria. So SAS criteria is satisfied here, and therefore both the triangles are similar. So triangle ABC similar triangle DEF. Again we have to apply the same property, that is, if the two triangles are similar, then the ratio of the areas of the two similar triangles is equal to the ratio of the square of the corresponding altitudes. So area triangle ABC upon area triangle DEF is equal to AL square upon DL square, and therefore 16 means area triangle ABC is given. Area triangle ABC upon area triangle DEF is equal to 16 upon 25. So 16 upon 25 is equal to AL square upon DM square, and now taking square root down both the sides, we will get AL upon DM. AL upon DM is equal to square root of 16 is 4 and square root of 25 is 5. So AL upon DM is equal to 4 upon 5. So in this way we have find the ratio of their corresponding heights or altitudes. Here one more example is given here, that is in the figure DE parallel BC. So DE is parallel to the BC or side BC. Then and AD as to DB means AD as to DB is equal to 5 as to 4. It is given here, and therefore find area triangle DEF. DEF. I have drawn here DEF, that the figure here I have drawn here larger, and and divided by area triangle CFB. It is CFB. So CFB and DEF here drawn, and now by applying the information given in the question, we have to write here in a triangle ABC, DE parallel BC. It is given, and we know that if DE and BC are the parallel, then consider the transversal AB. Then we will get these two angles, which are corresponding angles, and the angles, corresponding angles formed due to the transversal of the two parallel lines are always equal, and therefore angle ADE equal to angle ABC. In this way we get angle ABE equal to angle ABC, and these are the corresponding angles. Similarly, DE parallel BC, and now we will consider the another transversal, that is AC. So we will get the another pair of corresponding angles, that is AED equal to angle ACD, angle AED equal to angle ACD. These are the corresponding angles, and therefore your two angles are equal, means two angles of one triangle are equal to the corresponding two angles of the another triangle, and in this way by a criteria we will get that triangle ADE and triangle ABC both are similar here. Now in a triangle ADE and triangle ABC, here triangle ADE and triangle ABC, angle DAE equal to angle BAC, means the angle A is a common angle. So DAE means A angle, and BAC means again angle A, and A is the common angle of both the triangles. Here from the above equation we can write angle ADE equal to angle ABC, as well as angle AED equal to angle ACB, and therefore means the three angles of one triangle are equal to corresponding three angles of the another triangle, or we can consider that the two angles of one triangle are equal to the corresponding two angles of the another triangle, and therefore by a criteria or a criteria we can get that triangle ADE similar triangle ABC. That is, here I have applied only a criteria, and now if the two triangles are similar, then corresponding sides are proportional, that is AD upon AB is equal to DE upon BC. But AD upon DE is equal to 5:4 given, means AD upon DB is equal to 5/4. So AD upon DB is equal to 5/4, it is given, and now if we take the inverse of the both sides, then we will get DB upon AD is equal to 4/5. And now in this equality we have to add 1, is adding 1 on both sides, we will get DB upon AD plus 1 or 1/1 is equal to 4/5 plus 1 or 1/1. Here denominators are not same, so we have to cross multiply. So 4 into 1 it will be 4, plus 5 into 1 it will be 5. So 4 plus 5 that is 9/5. So DB upon AD plus 1 or 1/1 is equal to 9/5. Here also we have to denominators are not same, so we have to cross multiplication. So 1 into DB will be DB plus 1 into AD it will be AD divided by 1 into AD, again denominator is AD is equal to 9/5. But from if we observe the figure, then we will get DB plus AD, DB plus AD, that is equal to AB. So AB upon AD is equal to 9/5, or it can be written as AD upon AB is equal to 5/9. And now in a triangle DEF and triangle CBF, here DEF and CBF. Angle 1 and angle 3 are equal because these two lines are parallel and DC is the transversal. So 1 and 3 are the alternate angles, and alternate angles formed due to the transversal of the two parallel lines are always equal. Therefore, angle 1 equal to angle 3. Similarly, angle 2 and angle 4, these are the vertically opposite angles, and therefore angle 2 equal to angle 4, and therefore by here two angles of one triangle are equal to corresponding two angles of the another triangle, and therefore triangle DEF similar triangle CBF by A criteria, and therefore we know that if the two triangles are similar, then the ratio of the areas of the two triangles is equal to the ratio of the square of the corresponding two sides, and therefore area triangle DEF upon area triangle CBF is equal to DE square upon BC square. But we know that DE is 5, and BC is 9, and therefore 5 square is 25 and 9 square is 81, and therefore area triangle DEF upon area triangle CBF is equal to 25 upon 81, and that is our answer.